So this is the FlexiSpot 2-in-1 treadmill. It can be used for running or walking. Max capacity is 264 pounds. It's great for a stand-up desk, under your bed, slides in, it's got wheels. So let's jump into the unboxing. So as we mentioned, just barely, the max weight on this is 264 pounds. So this is everything in the box here. So we're just gonna pull everything out and then I'll show you. I may fast forward this portion. Okay, right out of the box, everything is already installed. So you're gonna get a user's manual here. You're gonna get a little iPad or phone tray holder that will go on the arm bar that comes up. I'll show you what that looks like there. You've obviously got your DC outlet. It does have a grounding wire to it, so it's nice and easy to plug in. You have a remote control that you can control the speeds with. There's some oil that you can oil the motor and the treadmill, lubricant. This will be good for about 600 hours and then you'll have to get some more. And then you've got an Allen wrench, and then it looks like 2 separate magnetic clips that are basically going to pull off to start the machine. So if you slip and fall, it rips off, then the machine stops. So one of the things that I already noticed that I really like is this hydraulic arm that comes up. And so when you just grab this till about right here, and then the hydraulic arms kick into place, and this locks the stand in place. And then there's a little button, I'll give you a closer look in a few minutes, where you just push this down, and then you can slide this under your bed. The other thing that you'll want to know is that the wheels right here on this front side just roll back and forth. And I'm on a table, but we'll show you on the carpet. Nice and easy, back and forth. So you can slide this under a bed, under a desk, whatever you need to slide it onto, you just hold it up like that. All right, so there are a lot of things that I love about the FlexiSpot 2-in-1 walking, standing, running treadmill. So the first is, obviously, it's got the safety clip, right? And so there's a couple different spots. There's a spot over here that you can put the safety clip in. You notice when I take it off, the machine turns off. There's also one down here that will connect. I prefer to use the one on the outside over here, just when I'm doing things. We talked about the flexibility. We talked about the addition here, so you can put a tablet or an e-reader, an iPad or whatever here. I like to hang my headphones up here just while I'm not walking or running. And then we have the quick release bar right here where you can just step, and the hydraulics, and this will go up or down. And then again, there's this nice spot right here for the remote control. And so when we get ready to go in the morning, it's something that literally is a 30-second, just pull it out from under the bed and you're good to go. And so we've got our timer with our remote control. We're starting. You always want to remember the safety clip, right, for emergencies. And I'm just going to clip it onto my hoodie. Speed up a little bit. There's that spot right between a run and a walk that I like to get to where it's not super intense, but it's enough that I burn calories and sweat and get an exercise. And again, the convenient part, when you're done, everything really just goes back in place. You take off the clip, this turns off, I move my headphones, remove the panel, and then what we can do is literally just pull everything down here and then just slide it under the bed with the wheels. So it's super convenient. And again, we've got about 4 inches as far as our height that it's your profile. So absolutely fantastic. So I'll share some other thoughts. Some of the things I absolutely love about this FlexiSpot 2-in-1 treadmill is, number one, is the profile, right? I just talked about that. It's about 4 inches in height. So it'll slide under a bed, under a couch. You could actually pull it, lean it up against a wall, whatever you need to do to take care of it. As far as in the office, it'll just sit at your feet and you should be good to go, right? The second thing I really like about it is basically the time, speed, distance tracking that you can basically program different programs. So if you want to do distance, if you want to do speed, you want to do whatever, there's programs that are actually put in here. So when you get your manual, there's a bunch of different programs that you can see. They're on page 14. So there's different programs. There's 6 different programs. The other part that's nice is the way that it works around an office desk, as we showed earlier, where you can have a standing desk. I can be walking and working at the same time. I think the distance or the length of this is bigger than some of the other ones I've seen people have, so you can actually run on it. Some of the ones that I've seen some of the other people in my office have is they're a little bit shorter, so they're just made for walking. And I think the distance makes this kind of this is the one I want because it's longer and I can actually use it more than just your traditional treadmill that's like massive. I can't move that around, but it's also longer than, maybe those walking ones that you see in the offices that are, maybe only 3 feet long as opposed to 48 inches. So the other thing that I really like is the safety bar, right? That it's on hydraulics, that it just pulls up automatically, it goes by itself. And this is kind of your safe mode. So when this goes all the way up, this is your trigger and it kind of turns it on. So really excited about the FlexiSpot. I'm actually going to take it to work and use it at work so that I can work and walk at the same time. It's not something I'm going to leave here.